Hi, frogs. Hi, Dr. Miss Raven. Welcome. Sorry, I'm scarfing down a taco real quick. Hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing good. All right, here we are. Here's my dogs trying to eat my taco. I'm done. Let me wash my hands. Oh my gosh. Did you see them tackle me? My goodness. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I had to babysit my niece, and she was not having it. I took my laptop hoping maybe I could get some stuff edited for my vlog this Friday. Nope, didn't get anything. Didn't get anything done. She did not want to take a nap, and when she did take a nap, it was for like 15 minutes. So now I swapped out with my mom, and then I get to watch her again in the morning. Just finished my makeup. Nice. Might hang out with friends later. That's always fun. I am hosting a Memorial Day party this weekend. And I'm super excited. The friends that I was talking about from high school that I was trying to make friends with again, kind of, to hang out with, they're going to come. My friends from college are going to come. Bethany's going to be here. We're going to have a good time. I'm excited. I want to show you guys my labels. I just got more. These go in like my hats and plushies. And they just say Line Around Sewing, if you guys haven't seen it. And they say, woo! They say Line Around Sewing. Spot Clean Only, made by Megan Younce now. And then linearoundsewing.com. So it doesn't have my Etsy. It used to have my Etsy on it. But I still sell on my Etsy, but I kind of, in a way, only want people that look on Etsy for stuff to find my Etsy. And then everybody else I send to my website so that I get traffic on there. Yeah, they're like made out of ribbon, if you would say. And then they do some kind of, I don't know if they do like a heat press. I guess you would kind of have to. A heat set into the tag. But yeah, fabric tags. They go in, yeah, my hats and plushies. Let's see, do I have... I don't really have one to show you. Let me see if this Appa has one. Yeah. So here's how these fold over. This poor Appa is so dirty. So for like Appa, it's in the back here. Look how dirty this little boy is. This one's mine. He actually is signed by the voice actor for Ty Lee. And you can't really see it. I wish I had a better marker for her to use. But she was at one of the conventions and I had an extra Appa. So Ty Lee signed my Appa. And this is like one of the only things that I've really keep for myself. I should keep more of my plushies, but I'm just so bad at it because if I held on to everything I make, I would have so much. But I do kind of wish that I kept all my plushies from my Patreon, my Kirby's, so that I could just have stacks. I kind of want them in the future. Yeah, if you get some. I get mine from Miss Labels. MISS Labels. They used to have their own website, but I guess maybe it was just too much and it was a lot easier on Etsy. So now they just have their site on Etsy. All right, I'm working on a Skitty hat. This is for an order, but I didn't realize I was out of this color fabric. So I'm really trying to make this work. But I'm out of pale banana. Or, well, I'm not out. I have just enough, hopefully, to cut this hat out. Oh no, an ad. Oh, it's already over, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, fabric tags aren't too bad. I really like them, especially for handmade stuff, so people know it was handmade. And the main reason I did it was for care instructions too, so people know, like, hey, if you want this to last longer, don't throw it in the washer, okay? Okay. Spot clean for best results. But yeah, I was really hoping that maybe I could use that paper fabric cutter. Really hoping maybe I could use a light tan, because I'm doing the inside of Skitty hat different color than the outside, which is like the pink, you know? So I asked the customer and they also agreed. They like the, what do you have, a toy? They like the pale banana better. And I was like, all right, well, let me try to scrounge up some fabric. But the thing is, I had my niece cut 2 of the pink color so that I can make 2 Skitty hats, but I am not going to have enough. I'm going to have to hold on that one. We'll hope that this works. Okay, and then I need to cut pockets. So when you guys go to a Memorial Day party, tell me, what do you hope that is there to eat? Like, what do you feel like has to be there? Or what is your favorite thing to eat? Okay, moving back over here. I need to pull up my picture of Skitty, because it also has a little face. I did order a throwing axe thing to hang out in our backyard to throw. I got it off of Amazon. We'll see if it's any good, though. I did pick the cheaper option. I wanted to have something. We do have cornhole, but I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, you know. Okay, so I need to cut a piece for the face too. Sorry, friends. I really wasn't expecting to work on Skitty. I was just gonna pull from my bin of already cut stuff, but this has to go out. hopefully this week. I was supposed to go out yesterday, but we ran into the fabric predicament. Let me make that little little loop piece that goes on the head, like this. Hi, let's try cosplay. Welcome. My family and I don't do anything for Memorial Day. LOL. Yeah, I feel like we just have some kind of cookout. That's just our go-to. And it's honestly just because we're the kind of family that likes to throw any kind of party we can, just so that we can all get together and have an excuse for everyone to get together. So I guess this isn't gonna be as tall as I was hoping. We'll see how this does. So this is kind of like the Sylveon one, where I have to like draw that extra, or have that extra pink part that comes at the top. So I finished up my possum from the last stream, and I took it with me to Smoky Mountain Anime, and it did get a lot of love. Nobody bought it, but I do think with some like tweaks to its body and trying to figure out the best style that I like, I think he would get a lot of love. I think he would. And I did buy my Possum Fest table. So we are for sure going to Possum Fest. I did it. I got it. It has been paid for. And sorry if you hear the dogs if they're wild, because they, like I said, I've been gone, so they've been in the crates all day. Okay, let's see. Skitty's little pink circle thing is a little bit wider, so let me cut it a little wider. Did anybody have any conventions over the weekend, or do anything fun? Anything exciting? Or do you have any plans for this weekend? All right, I can go ahead and I think we're good to attach this. I'm looking for some cons to do next year. Ooh. Yes. I like to, honestly, what I found that really works is on Facebook, if you just like look up some kind of convention and interact with any like post or sponsored thing that's for like a convention or a festival or something, then Facebook will start pushing more of those things at you. So that's how I found Possum Fest. That's how I found, I feel like one of the other ones. There's a couple that I found that way. by just people sharing it or people that I also know being interested in it. I'm going to a Trapped concert tonight. Ooh. Fun. We love a good concert. My next concert is 21 Pilots in October. So excited. We're going to be in the pit. Okay, you guys kind of see the shape that I'm going for. We're going to pin this and then we're going to sew it down. I used to Instagram to find my cons and markets. Okay, good. Yeah. Yep, that's a good one too. And, you know, if you know any artist in your area, lots of them like to post early about like what they're going to. And I like to like check with that, look it up. There's also great Facebook pages like the Artist Alley Friends, I think it's called now. That one's good. And then you can kind of search terms on that Facebook group. Like if you're in the Kentucky area, like I am, you can just search Kentucky. And then other than that, just simple Googling. That's always good. But I hope you find some good ones. There's like so many out there. And I know it's hard to find which ones are like worth it. But you kind of just gotta try them out yourself and see what works for you. I asked my friends what cons they go to. A lot of them are local. That's a good way too. Yeah, asking friends, asking people. I've been looking for local cons and markets. Good. Yeah, that's why I like to start local. The first year or so that I did, which I was still under 18, I think. So I technically couldn't really stay at a hotel yet. But most of the ones I did were like an hour to 2 hours away. I didn't do any like huge ones. Or any like far away. Some of the cons that are local are sold out for next year. They're already sold out. I tried out a first time con last year and nearly sold out, but I heard it was so bad. It was bad. Yeah, there's been a few. I did one, I think it was year before last. That was really weird. It was strange. It was different. And I somehow got 2 tables, like where they were gonna put me. There was a person already in my spot, so then they were like, here, take this one. And it was 2 tables, and I was like, okay. And I did pretty good there for like one that there wasn't a lot of traffic and other people didn't do good. Or like as well as me, I guess. So sometimes it's just whether or not your people that like your art are there. But yeah, that's crazy that some that are already sold out for next year. Do you think maybe they haven't posted anything? Like, do you think that it's showing sold out for this year still? Or like, you know, like it says 2025 is sold out? Because I know some people have done that for MegaCon VIP tickets. They'll look and it'll say like VIP sold out, but it's because they haven't put up the next year's VIP stuff yet. It says 2025. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, I messaged our local farmers market here to just see if I could get in, if I can be put on a wait list. And they're like, this is a farmer's market. Do you make all your stuff, or are you looking to sell things that you grow, make, or something like that? And I was like, yes. And I explained what I did. And they're like, best we can do is put you on a wait list right now. And like, it like just opened for this year. So I'm like, well, maybe next year. But I'm sure that all of those people applied really, really early. Or like last year, and they probably like carry over too. But I was just shooting my shot, you know? I don't think that there'll be a lot of people super interested in my stuff, but at least I'm sharing a booth with someone in February 2025. Okay, so you have something lined up. Nice. Frog said rip. I saw Miss Raven, you're cutting out stickers. Is that what you said? What kind of stickers? What kind of stickers are you cutting? I should have some stickers coming in. Did I already say that? I think they did. We'll see. They're coming in UPS, yeah. So they should be sometime. Yes, Pride stickers. Nice. I hope to have... Oh, I gotta put a pocket in here. The next couple of streams, I hope that there'll be some like Pride themed ones, because my next event at the end of June is Lex Pride. So I want to make some of these type of hats, these hooded ones, but just with some nice rainbow material. I want to make some rainbow Kirby's, but I don't want to go too rainbow, you know? I don't want to go too rainbow crazy, just because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of it already there. But I do want to do a lot of these hats, because I think that they would be fun to wear. But I am gonna get, I think it's a 10 by 10. I'll have to double check. I think it's a 10 by 10 area. And I'm excited to get to play around with the 10 by 10 more. That's actually indoor, because I mean, I've done 10 by 10 outside before. And I've done 10 by 10 where I share. I shared a website in your Discord for finding conventions a bit easier. Nice. Thanks, Frogs. I'll definitely check it out. If anyone wants to check it out, Frogs dropped it in the Discord. And my chat bot should drop the link, but if not, it is in on my Instagram, on my link tree, if the link doesn't work. I also thought about going to Walmart and seeing if they had the color that I needed, but I don't love the quality of Walmart's fleece, so just making this work. Hello, I remember seeing you at AWA one year. Do you have plans on going this year? Is it AWA or AWA? I always say AWA, but I think people call it AWA. But Anime Week in Atlanta. Yeah, so I applied, but also welcome Toytel. Is that how you say it? I applied And they're going through acceptances right now. So I could have got waitlist because I haven't heard anything yet. But we'll keep a positive mind. I did apply. It is in December of this year, though, which is going to be interesting. And they moved. But if I get in, I'll be there. You got to pick your state and it'll show all the cons. Okay. Walmart's fleece is garbage. Yeah, it's just super thin. And like just compared to if you go like full anti-pill Joann's or like even the Lux fleece, it's like no comparison. I even went and checked my stash at my mom's house. No luck. I did find some material in this box over here. I want to try to work on an owl bear from Dungeons and Dragons, but specifically the design on the Baldur's Gate game. If you guys have seen it, it's a little plushie, an owl bear plushie. And I actually had some material in my old craft room that actually could work pretty decent. Because I've seen a lot of people have been wanting that pattern or asked if anyone had made one, and I'm like, hold on, give me a week. Let me see what I can come up with. I've got to find some way, though, to motivate myself to make more patterns to try to, like, get myself in gear. Because, oh my gosh, I mentioned it in my Smoky Mountain anime vlog, which will probably come out Friday. I don't think I have one ahead of it. But somebody came up at the convention and recognized me and was like, did you make the Splatoon hats? Like, is that your pattern? And I was like, yeah. And they showed me a picture where they had used my pattern and made, like, they had bought it. I sell it on Etsy and my website. And YouTube video on how to make it. And they had watched it. Daisy's, like, pushing my stuffing out of the way. And I was like, oh my gosh. Thank you. Sorry, this ad. Ridley, get off. Off. Buddy, down. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming by and telling me. Like, that was awesome that they had, like, made my pattern. They said they used it for a school sewing class or something, and they used that pattern and, like, bought it. And I was like, thank you. Yes, you said it correctly. Fingers crossed to see you there. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I hope to be there again. Not last year, but the year before that. My friend Bethany, Once Upon a Spark, she got in. And then the next year I got in and she didn't get in. But I did go and help her that year. But I don't think she applied this year. So if she gets in, or she won't get in because she didn't apply. But I was hoping maybe we could at least alternate and one of us could at least go every year. But I don't think that's the case this year. Which I would really like to go, but because it is in December, I'm doing GalaxyCon Columbus, which I think is the weekend before Anime Week in Atlanta, or maybe there's a weekend in between. And Columbus is technically closer, and I haven't done it before, and it's guaranteed. I already paid, like, so I will be at that one. So if I don't get into Anime Weekend, I'll be, like, okay. I won't be super upset because it's also December. Like, that's, everyone's buying Christmas presents. So it's really hard to prepare for more than one convention in that time. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Glad you're here. We're currently working on Skitty. This is one for a custom order that somebody ordered. But I do plan on making another one because I did cut another of this color fabric. Also, I wanted to mention to you guys, if you're interested in getting a Boo plushie from my Patreon, where did I do with them? Might have already put them in the closet. But the little Boo plushies with the tongue that we worked on one of the other Patreons, I have 2 more left. And if you want one, sign up for my Patreon. Otherwise, they'll go to my next convention with me. I finally caught a Skitty on Pokemon Go. Oh, awesome! I don't even know if I have a Skitty, honestly. I'll have to check. I think I do. It's just so cute. Yeah, this person was wanting, like, I doodled a couple for them. I doodled a Skitty, a Delkitty, isn't that the other one that it evolves into, and then a Slowpoke. And then they were gonna pick between the 3, and I was just like, I really hope that they pick Skitty, because I do think that would be a good one to put into rotation, like, of all the hats that I make. And they're like, I'm kind of between Skitty and Delkitty. What are you thinking? And I was like, I would love to make a Skitty. I do think the, like, ears and stuff would look a whole lot cuter. Because I think it's Delkitty. If you look at its ears, it somehow, like, forms into its head. It doesn't look like a detached ear or something. It looks like it's part of its head. And I was like, that's gonna be a little difficult to try to make into a hat as well, like to kind of make it look all cohesive. Yeah. So custom hats are usually a little bit more. It can be between, if it's a simple pattern, it could be the same price, which is around $50. It could be a little bit more. And it can go up to $60 or more. But since this one's pretty easy, I didn't charge a lot more. I think maybe if I did charge more, I did just like $5 more just for this color pink I didn't have. So just enough to make sure that I buy the right color pink. But yeah. If I have like the base pattern and it's not too difficult, hats don't really change in price. But if it's like plushies, if I don't have any type of pattern before that I've done like that, that usually costs more for a custom piece. I did a thing on Instagram one time where I had people like recommend on my Instagram story or something what kind of like Pokemon they would like or what kind of hat they would like me to see make of a character. And if I made it, then they got like $5 or $10 off or something for if I picked that design to make. And I thought that was cool because that gives me, like, at least I know somebody would kind of be interested in that hat. Like, someone has interest in it. And then it gives you guys more incentive to buy it because I give you a discount. It's going to be that kind of day. It's an ad day. I have been checking my AdSense every once in a while for my YouTube ads. And I think we're halfway. We were at 50 when I checked. And once we get to 100, we can cash out. And I can, like, do a little video for you all and tell you this is how much this video made me. So we're halfway there. I think it's slowed down a little bit because I haven't had a bigger convention lately that everyone like wants to watch videos for. I've been doing a lot of smaller conventions, and they still get pretty good views, but not like anything compared to like MegaCon views or anything like that. I just love these two colors together. And this does look very slowpoke colors too. Maybe that's why they picked, they were like slowpoke or skitty, because the colors are similar. And I still have to design the ears. That shouldn't be too bad. But I need to, I'm gonna sew this other one up first. Miss Raven said, have you heard that Amazon and A24 are copywriting has-been fan merch? I did not. Thank you for putting that out there and letting us know, because I was very, not that I have anything really made. I have that Blitz hat from Hell of a Boss, but I was like really nervous to put anything like that on Etsy anyways, because I don't trust anything on Etsy right now. And copywriting and all that stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I guess that does make sense, because it is on Amazon Prime. Yeah, I was curious with that and Baldur's Gate. I didn't know what the copyright, because sometimes the creators don't really care because they see it as like an extra form of advertising, but some people don't. They only want official people to sell. They're targeting Etsy sellers. Makes sense. Like, I understand that, and that's what's rough with making copyright fan merch and stuff. But I wish Etsy would do better about all the other things that they sell on there. Like the things that are specifically not handmade or in China. Because when I was making my appa, my biggest competitors were these appas made in China that looked so derpy. Like, you could tell they weren't handmade. I was just like, why? There was one time it was my Wooloo listing that was taken down it wasn't even for copyright. It said it got taken down because it wasn't handmade. And I messaged Etsy support and all that, like, filed a claim so fast saying, like, thank you for thinking my products just look so good that they don't look handmade, but it is 100% handmade. Like, it would have been different if they claimed that I don't own the copyrights, but that's not what they did. And I did get a message back, surprisingly, that they have basically an AI type thing that goes through listings, and sometimes it gets confused. And I'm like, well, how about you don't use those kinds of things? How about you use actual people to look at actual people's work? But I don't see that happening. And it's sad. The AI art is bad on Etsy. I believe it. I don't even... I don't even look for things on Etsy anymore, which is sad. I just try to find other artists, and again, check the Artist Alley Facebook group. And then, like I did for my labels, if there's something that I'm like, I do need, the only thing I really get off Etsy is my labels and then my squeakers that I have for the squeakoids. And before I like buy from them, I see if they have another website that's not Etsy, because usually your fees are cheaper off of Etsy. Like for the person selling, like I want to make sure I'm giving you the most money for your product. I quit Etsy, too many fees. Yeah, I definitely kind of went on the band when that was a thing, when they were raising their fees and doing all these different things. And that's when I made my own website. But like I said, I just use it for people that find me on Etsy. They actually like go on Etsy and look up whatever I make. If people are like, do you have a website? I give them my website. And I don't even put my Etsy on my business cards or my labels or anything. There's no links to my Etsy. Even on Instagram, it's just straight to linearoundsewing.com. Yeah, fees are ridiculous. And when it comes to tax season, trying to add everything up, it never adds up. There's always something missing, something is different. And it doesn't make any sense. To Shopify, yeah, that's what I used to, and it works really good because when I sell in person, I just use my Shopify like POS app, and all my sales go directly to my like bank account, and I can see them in Shopify. So if you were to look, it looks like my Shopify store is like popping off because it shows that I've done this many sales this year. But it's really because they've all been in-person sales. And I've probably made 3 sales on my shop this year. Online sales. I do want to put up my Patreon stickers on there so that if anyone that wasn't a Patreon wanted to grab, like I have a couple of Babam stickers left over. I have some, I might have a few Acorn Kirby stickers left still. Oh, one of the other things that I wanted to make for Pride, or yeah, for Lex Pride, is my owls, Saki and Riku. I want to make owls, but kind of make them in cute colors that are kind of like Pride colors, like the pink and purple and white for bi, is that correct? But like an owl that's that color. So like it could be for the bi colors, it could also just be because those colors look cute together, and it could also just be because it's a cute owl. So it could go either way. Okay. There's the other one. Now I need to doodle some ears for Skitty. It's kind of like a shape, an oval shape. Yeah, I really like Shopify. Honestly, I have no complaints for it. It was a little confusing that they don't, so like fees and stuff, like if you ship something, I believe mine's set up like where the next week it'll charge your like credit card for that shipping. It won't take out money. Like if you sold something, instead of taking out the shipping of that item that it sold, or if you have money in your account, it just charges your card. I don't like that. I would have loved if it would just go ahead and take it out of the money that it's gonna send to my bank account, but I guess it's good for my credit card points. I don't know. I guess it's a little bit good in that way. So with these ears, I like to give it just a little bit of a something to hold on to so I can put it in the gap of the hat. Hello, little piddle. And then it's got little floofs at the top. I don't know if you guys can even see this. So this boba shop that's next town over from me is saying that they're probably gonna close permanently, and they just opened. But I guess because the college is out, they're just not getting the business anymore. But like college also just let out, so I don't know. I'm just like, no, wait, hold on a little longer. Because I honestly thought it was just some kind of like a joke, I guess. Be like, come support us or we're gonna have to close. Like, haha. And I was like, that's not really funny. And then I guess it wasn't a joke. I guess it was real. But I do think they need like which they don't have a lot of space, but they need it a little bit bigger so people can come and like hang out. And that way that they can like do stuff, maybe like kind of host events, or people can come and study and do like work in there. Which, I mean, I guess if the school is out, but I mean, the college isn't the only people that come in there. But I hate that. Like, I would go there every day if I didn't live like 30 minutes away. I felt like I was just befriending them. I was telling them about conventions in the area. Because one of the people also did like drawing and did art. And I was like, oh, you should look into doing this convention. My goal in life is to open a little coffee or boba shop where people can come in and hang out. But I'm also like, what if we did a convention? What if we planned a convention? It wouldn't have to be like anything crazy. There's some conventions that just like go in like a mall and set up. I did one last year where we just kind of went in a mall. And it wasn't amazing, but I made money. It's my little skitty ear. See if it'll fit on here. But I do think that would be cool. And it's not something that I have to do all the time. I could just do it once and be cool. Okay, this isn't gonna fit two, but we'll fit one. We played Content Warning last night. I don't know if you all have ever played that. It's on the computer. It's kind of like Lethal Company, but you have to record yourself. Not like yourself, but your characters are recording things. And then you like try to get views, and it's like the Lethal Company where you have like 3 days to get so many views. I don't feel like we did a good job though, because we kept dying. It was Bethany and I's first time playing the game. And then we played with Allie. Hi, love. You're just talking about Content Warning. We didn't get past like 2K views. We never successfully did a day. We kept dying. I think part of it, for me at least, was I was like, I'm gonna get that good content. But if it was like, oh, you have to survive, okay, then I'll run away from this monster. But if it's like, no, I gotta stay and get this good content, then I will die for the content. We were able to get 2 in here. Nice. Oh, your claws hurt so bad. Yeah, trust me, I see you. I see you. I just got things that I'm trying to do. Off. Okay, off. Oh, your whiskers went on my nose. Off. Go, go, go. Sorry. I'm trying not to yell into the mic. I wonder if the API community is like at the college. I know when I was in school, a lot of the cultural organizations held fundraising group events for our local boba shop. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish that I hope that they stay. But I feel like they could have done more. No. They were doing social media things. Oops. Like if you shared the story, and then they would randomly pick from the people that shared their story, and you could get a free boba. And then they had like happy hour, but I was never over there late enough to do happy hour. And they were involved, they had DoorDash. I do think the other thing is they don't have a drive-thru. And I do think if you have drinks, drive-thrus, you don't have a drive-thru that like puts your customers down, but then you lose your camera. Oh yeah, if I die for the vine, yeah. Is true. Okay, and then we're gonna cut this in purple. Did the music just get really loud? It might just be loud on my computer and not for you guys. A perfect match! Alright, let me get some dark purple. So I had this idea. I didn't have time to do it today, but I did think it'd be really cool. I have my claw machine over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. To put like pieces of paper inside my claw machine in like an egg, and then have it pick what I work on. Discord invite is broken. See, I don't know. That's the same link. I wonder if I can I only like put it in one place? Someone else said it was broken too, but that's the same link I have on my link tree, and it worked. I'm not gonna be able to post it that way. Hold on, let me copy and paste it. Okay, see if that one works. Let me make sure. Yeah, like let me make sure I'm adding it to the right one. I made a little short while I was babysitting to see if we get random people finding my short and join. The little possum with the cowboy hat? What? How did I not see that? Of course you had to give him a hat. That is adorable. Yeah, maybe the link just expires after so long. Don't know. Copy. Oh. Okay, I thought I just invited all those people. Okay. It would have been okay if I did. It would have just been everybody everywhere on my Discord. Ridley, you are drooling on me, buddy. Absolutely drooling on me. Never remember timers. Here we go. Discord. Edit. We'll see how long that one's good for before it expires. Maybe it's only good for a one-time click. Okay, go. Go. Go, go. Go. Good. I'm glad that one worked. Eventually we'll get it all straightened out. Yeah, so feel free to, there's sections where you can share your art, so you can share your art and see what other people are working on. I post in there when I'm going live because it just is easier than posting on my Instagram every time, because I feel like the most people that want to come watch my lives are going to be people that join that Discord, you know, because you usually find my Discord from being in the live. That's where I also do like convention updates. If I, like, you guys will know first if I hear back from a convention, if I get in, if I don't get in, if there's any conventions that are in my area that you guys might be interested in. I don't know. New and upcoming conventions that could be interesting. And then there is a section on there that is locked for Patreon members only. And then that's just where we share our upcoming Patreon stuff. And if there's any stuff that's specifically for Patreons, like, it happens very rarely, but I make like wallpapers and backgrounds and stuff, but I haven't done that since I first made my Patreon. And it was a Kirby backdrop. Let me pull up this picture of Skitty again. I'm like, are these ears gonna be too small? I think they'll be okay. This is the size of like Espeon and Sylveon ears. And those look fine. Alright, we're switching to purple. And then I want to do some Discord hangouts. They have like a golf one that's Discord where you don't even have to buy like golf with friends. You can just pay the Discord golf. And Gardic phone's always fun. I didn't get an energy drink today. Let's hope I don't regret that decision. Because I got one yesterday. I was running errands for my mom. And I literally was driving like back and forth. And I went to the wrong spot. I forgot to put like whatever this road is. I forgot to put like south. So I went on the other edge of town. Which is like 25 minutes the wrong direction. So by the time it was time for me to go home and work on lying around sewing stuff, I was like, I want to take a nap. But I told myself I couldn't take a nap because I had to work on Saki, one of the owls that needed to go out. Because I already had a Riku done, so I needed to make Saki still. And then I was going to do this, but I didn't have fabric. Working on this today. You can do it, Bobbin. You're almost done. I might have to go over that part right there. A little close to the edge. Oh, that might be you. PS with my stickers. Yeah, actually, I think it is. I see the truck outside. See, I hear he's just like growling. Just low growling. Obi, that's enough. Have you guys seen the video of the dogs reacting to like the male people because they come and like put something on the porch and then they like break the window down or the door frame out, the glass? I am so afraid that Obi will do that. Like, and he wouldn't hurt them. I literally just picked the wrong thread. I picked the outside seam and it was supposed to be the furthest away. Okay, Obi, that's enough. Yeah, I'm so afraid that he'll do that. That's why we keep the blinds and windows shut for the most part. And then we don't leave our front door open that has like that glass trim. Oh, but what I was gonna say is he wouldn't like eat them up or anything. He would be too scared that he broke through. Because he hates loud noises. And the only reason he hates those trucks is because my parents' dogs used to bark at our male people when we used to live there for a little bit. And he picked up that bad habit. But yeah, let me go get my stickers. They are either gonna be the little salmon guy from Splatoon, the little fish egg guys, or Mothman reorder, I think. I think it's Mothman because I ordered that one first, but we'll go see. Let me leave this here because it might, like, have to go outside. It might break out. And I'm gonna get water too. It's Mothman! Look at this big hunk and chunk of stickers stacking. Make sure we're good. Look at him! I always worry about Mothman because it is black on black, basically, with a little bit of gray and red. But these turned out good. I like the color. Look at him. I think this is like 50. It's a good stack. Good stack. I love when people are like, oh my gosh, look, it's an Among Us guy dressed as Mothman. And I'm like, sure. Facts. It works, it works. Basically. They smell like vinyl. Nice. I'm excited. Because I have him in a keychain, and then I usually make the plushie. Like, these are modeled after my plushie. I made the plushie first and then I drew it as a sticker. And that's why it's got little stitches on it to make it look like a pillow type thing. But I have the same design as a keychain too, and people are like, oh my gosh, Mothman keychain. But they're like $12 compared to like if I had a $3 sticker, they might buy it. And the reason I got the little salmon boy from Salmon Run on a sticker is because I have Fry, Shiver, and Big Man, but my stickers are buy 1 for 3, 2 for 5, and so I thought I'd have another Splatoon character in there in case they wanted to get 4 stickers for $10 instead of 3 stickers for $8. Which some people, if they do want the whole deep cut, they'll still grab another sticker. Like usually, if you like Splatoon, you also like Kirby or Evolutions or something. But there's also not really a lot of merch for the little Salmon Run game. And then a lot of the other things come in pairs because I was like, oh, I could do an Octoling, but then I'd want to do like a little squid. Or like, oh, I could do Callie, but then I would want to have Callie and Marie. I guess I could have done just some kind of text. Like the little Splatoon text gibberish. I can never remember what Deep Cut's tagline is, though. I didn't get water. Oops. I'll wait till I get a little thirstier. And I mean, if I get tired, I do have that boba tea in there that is that brand that I don't like because I still haven't drank it all. But I don't know if I believe that it actually has caffeine in it. Like, it has green tea, but so does like Arizona tea, supposedly, and it doesn't seem like it has a lot of caffeine. I don't know, I might be better off just making a coffee. I think what I'm gonna do for this too, so that it has that nice little skitty ear top, is I'm gonna like kind of sew it right here so it's a little bunched. But that's gonna be after I stuff it though, just to give it more depth. Alright, let's see how this works. I don't know, I might not need the little tie at the top. Looks pretty good. I don't know, for some reason these colors are giving SpongeBob, like Patrick, I guess, Bikini Bottom vibes. I think I'm gonna do the eyes. I keep looking because I think I have a picture up over there, but I took the picture down. I'll probably do the eyes the same as Snorlax, which is cut like rectangular pieces of felt. And then, did I? No, it doesn't have a mouth. So it's just like little curved eyes and like a nose is what I did for the sketch. Gotta make sure you clip your corners. Looking good. Let's turn it inside out. And then we're gonna stuff it. I guess the other option is if I don't want to do my claw machine, I could roll dice. But I also just thought, I think I can do a poll on Streamlabs. Ow, Ridley. That's my leg. Let's see if I can start a poll. And so then you guys can pick what I should work on next. It says, which starter should I choose? That's the like practice prompt. Guys, I can make a possum hat. That would be so cute. Why didn't I do that instead of a plushie? I actually don't know if I have enough. I think I cut all my gray. Okay. Let me see. If I have gray, I'll put possum for possum hat. But I think I cut it all for Totoro. But you know, I do have gray cut that is not made into Totoro yet. That could be a possum instead of Totoro. I have so much fabric I need to order. I don't have the money to order a bunch right now. So I kind of need to use what I have. Yeah, so I can put possum on the list. I have a really nice lavender purple color. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. This is like a nice minky for plushies. But I can use this fuzzy fabric to go inside of it, this white. Okay. Watch out, Bridge, watch out. And then we also have, I can work on Magikarps, Umbreons, Sylveons, Leafeons, lots of Ons. Okay, let's do. Option is And then we do we'll do Possum, Umbreon, Sylveon, Magikarp. And then Leafeon. Because I have a Vaporeon already. And I have a Toothless. Okay. Let's see. Star poll. A poll has opened. What hat should I sew next? And then you use vote, and then you pick between those: Possum, Umbreon, Sylveon, Magikarp, Leafeon. So you gotta put, there's a gnat in here, exclamation point, vote. And then we'll do that after we finish the skitty. So you guys can pick what I vote, or what I make next. I haven't done the Possum one. But if you guys saw glimpses of my other one, my last vlog where I worked on a plushie possum, it would kind of be the same materials, except for I won't have Mickey. Yeah, if you put exclamation point vote and then you pick, put one of the names. So like Possum, after like exclamation point vote and then space Possum, exclamation point vote Umbreon. So let's see, which one do I want to do? We do exclamation point vote. Yeah, like that, Fudge. Good job. Well, we got a Leafeon and we got a Possum. Oh, and then it shows up over here for me. Nice. Yay! I've never done a poll before. It's working. So I'm making sure to stuff I guess I did name did I end up naming this this live Pokemon hats? Because I was like, I'll have plenty of Pokemon hats to work on. Let me go back so I can see my mic. Another vote for Possum. Okay, let me see how these look. It's so funny when I cut a hat versus when my niece cuts hats for me, because I'm gonna be honest, my paper pattern that I give her, it has a lot of places that need to be touched up that is like cut out of it that shouldn't be cut out of it. And I know the shape that this pattern is supposed to be, but she's, you know, I tell her to follow the paper pattern. And so I'll get some of these hats cut out that literally have like the corner is cut off the top like this, like it should come to a point, but it's like flat. And that's my own fault. If I'm gonna have people help me cut, I should make sure my pattern is up to date. Oh, okay, I think that looks good. Need to move it over a little more, I think. I got to get going. Have a nice day. Thanks, you too, Miss Raven. Have a great day. It is like really hot outside here. It's definitely getting up in the 90s. I don't know if it already did. But it's like really close. It's high 80s. Nice skitty. One ear. And I think that that looks okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and stuff the other ear. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make it a little bigger. I want to do a short of how I make my Demogorgons, because I do have an embroidery in the hoop Demogorgon pattern. But I do think it would be nice to do a short of like my Splatoon one too. I did one of my Link one. Just so I can be like, full video here. And just like promote my patterns. I need to do one for Appa for sure. I had somebody ask me if my Appa pattern, if I'm gonna make one for my XL or my smaller pattern. But if you guys are interested, you can kind of do it yourself if you need to. So you can, one, if you know how to do it in your computer, you can scale down the paper and just make sure you scale everything the same size. Or you can cut your, like, print it out and assemble it, and then when you go to trace it, or like trace it on another piece of paper, and then just make everything smaller. So if you want to do smaller, make everything just a little bit smaller. If you want bigger, make everything bigger, and just add going around the outside. I'm sure though, for like people that like to stick straight to the pattern, that's probably a little bit harder, or they might not like to do that as well. They want to make everything like right to the book, right to the seam. I'm very much of, I'll just fudge it a little bit and we'll make it work. So I understand if that's not your thing, but if you're curious and you want to make like a a smaller appa, if you buy the pattern, you could tape the pieces together like for the body and then just make it smaller. Or some computers let you like scale down. Like you can do, say it's at 100% and it prints on 8.5 by 11 like regular copy sheet pieces of paper. If it's at 100%, you could just scale it down like to 75% and see how small that makes it, and then print everything at 75%. And then you have a 75% smaller appa. And if you do all the pieces that way, they should come out the same. Adobe PDFs are super easy to scale down either way. Okay, yeah, for sure. If you have one of those design softwares too, yeah, I didn't even think about that. You could scale it in there. All right, we're sewing the skitty ears on, and I'm trying to make sure I get it as close to the edge as possible, because I gave it that little, you know, indentation where it comes back down. And I want to make sure I get it where you can't really see that part. Woo. See, like this part right here, I want to try to make it where it's not showing. I want to try to get it to sit as close to the hat as it can. I mean, I have my other hats that do that. Like I think Espeon does that, and it's fine. I just prefer to get closer if I can, because it does kind of help them sit up a little better too. Look how cute. All right, let's do the other side, and then I'm gonna make sure that they're lining up in the same spot. See, just doing some fudging, making it work. you guys whining about? Okay, so then I like to take this other one that we just did and line it up like this to make sure ears are in the same position. And I actually did it on the first try. That's crazy. Sometimes I just feel like I don't have enough space. I just want all the space for whatever I'm working on. All the space in the world. You poor baby. All right, let's see how this looks. I think I need to go over this one more time. I went to Dollywood this weekend after my convention. I don't know if anyone's been to Dollywood. It's Dolly Parton's amusement park in Tennessee. Poor baby, what is it? You want to go outside? Okay, let me sew these two pieces together. And then I'm gonna let the dogs out, and I'm gonna actually get water this time. Hold on. And then I need to make sure that these two pieces line up. Make sure it's symmetrical. And this is also where I put my fabric tags in here with my name. And care instructions. All right, let's sew it up. And then we just put the face on. I got this, so I have to plug up my hot glue gun for it. And then I don't have the eyes cut, but it shouldn't be too hard as I'm doing the little Snorlax type eyes. Sleepy eyes. Discord's popping off. Let's go. Hold on. I'm almost done. Hello, it's been a while. I've been so busy making costumes for MomoCon. Figured stop by and say hi. Hi, Ashley Fluttershy. Welcome. You're going to MomoCon? Now, you said costumes. Are you cosplaying or are you selling there? And MomoCon's this weekend, right? Are you almost ready? Are you almost prepared? I'm gonna have to steam rip this. This didn't sit right. Yeah, I'm cosplaying. I made like 3 of them, and yes, I'm ready now. Oh, that's good. Yay, I'm glad that you're ready and you're prepared. You're ready to go. Okay, let me let my dogs out. I'm volunteering there this year. Okay, so do you get like a free entry basically for volunteering? All right, let me let the dogs out and get some water. Why are you tackling me? You want to go out to the just about, but I have to work 15 hours the whole weekend. It's my first time volunteering, but my 4th time going. Okay. So yeah, at least you know the ins and outs of MomoCon, hopefully. I've never volunteered at a convention before. I would like to at some point. I think it would be cool, but usually I'm either selling, or usually I'm selling. And then if I'm not selling, I'm like helping somebody. Who is selling there, or sometimes like I do the cosplay contest and I want to enter in the cosplay contest. Okay, so this didn't want to line up right. That's the only bad thing about when I do this sewing. When I sew the face on first. I'm just gonna fudge it a little bit. We'll make it work. And then I might just have to do some like hand stitching to make it line up perfectly. I have to work 15 hours. So the whole weekend? Not 15 hours a day, right? Every day. Just 15 hours for the weekend. That's not too bad then. Spaced over the 3 days? Or is it 4 days, actually? Do they have an exhibitors list? Who let the dogs out? Answer Megan. I did. It's so funny. Sometimes I sing that to them. I don't think they think it's funny, but I think it's funny. Yeah, 15 hours the whole weekend. I got my schedule and it's 4 days. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad then. I definitely have to do it at a convention that I knew pretty well. Like, I don't know, maybe I could do it at Katsucon, but I only know the Artist Alley out there. Since I'm done with all my costumes, I wanted to make a plush to go with one of my cosplays. Working on right now. You're making a plushie? What plushie are you making? But also, like, tell us the costumes that you're making too. What cosplays you got lined up? Tell us about it. Joey and I are going to OMG Con that Bethany is selling at. So we're going to like help her and like just attend. And I was really tempted. I was like, do I make a costume for the cosplay contest? But then I told myself no, because like last time that I like, I don't know if it was really on a whim, but like tried to do the cosplay contest. And I like had high hopes. I didn't win or get anything. And I had stayed up really late the night before, finishing last minute stuff. And then I drove all day to it. And then like didn't win anything. And then I had to drive all the way home, which it was like 2 hours. So it wasn't awful. But then I had to drive like that same night. Or maybe the next morning I had to drive back to like college, which was an hour away. And I was just not. I really wanted to just stay home and not go back to college the next day, but I feel like maybe I also had a test or something that I had to do, and that's why I was like, no, I have to go back. And maybe I was also worried that I wasn't going to do good on the test because I stayed up so late. working on my cosplay instead of studying, and I went to this convention instead of studying. Box from Hasbin, Hotel for Saturday, Lucifer for Friday. First time making coats fully handmade. Wow. So what plush are you making? Are you making... Is it Lucifer from Hasbin as well? Are you making it duck for Lucifer? I feel like I want to go over that one more time. Making coats fully handmade. That's crazy. Coats are rough too. I don't know if you put a lining in it or anything, but linings are rough. Oh, those are the plushies you're making? Making a Vox. I'll make Lucifer later. No time to make too. LOL. So are those are the plushies that you're making? I thought those are the cosplays you were making, or maybe they are the cosplays, and I'm just confused. Oh, but you did say coats, so I guess maybe you are making cosplays. Okay, here's Skitty. Now I just gotta put the face. Let me plug up my hot glue gun. And then I need my black felt. Also, we're doing a poll for anyone that's just joining the chat on what hat to do next. There's 5 choices. You can do, and you do exclamation point vote space, and then you type what hat you want me to work on next. There's Possum, Umbreon, Sylveon, Leafeon, Magikarp, and that's it. So if you, I think you can see it if you scroll back up. We have a vote for Leafeon, and we have a vote for Possum. So if you guys want to pick what I'm working on next. I'm doing the cosplay. I'm making a Vox plush to go with the Vox cosplay. Gotcha. I have the costumes on Instagram done, just not wearing them yet. Awesome. Well, I do have a Discord if you want to share it in the Discord. Let me see if I still have it. I can copy and paste it. Nope. But yeah, I have a Discord for my followers, and you can share your art and let us know what you're working on. Let's see. Let me see if the link's working. Okay, there we go. I shared it. Yeah, feel free. Don't feel like you have to, but if you want to drop and show us all your cosplays that you've been working so hard on. Okay, let's see. The nose I drew for Skitty is just kind of like a little oval. Not the little triangle like it had. I'm kind of sad because, like, if you guys have been to a convention, you know like while you're there, when you come back, you just feel motivated. I mean, you're tired. Like Monday, all you want to do is nap. But then after that, you like feel motivated. You have all this stuff that you want to work on, all these ideas. And I have lots of ideas. But yesterday I had a doctor's appointment and I had to run around and do errands for my mom and work at the shop a little bit. And then today I had to work at the shop a little bit and babysit. And then tomorrow I have to babysit again for a little bit. And then Thursday, maybe I get time to work on stuff. But Friday is going to be like cleaning, a little bit of decorating, mowing the yard. Because Saturday we are having a Memorial Day party and inviting friends over and hanging out. And I gotta make sure this place looks good. Even though we'll be outside most of the time, but people are still gonna have to like come in and use the bathroom. And you know, we have 3 big dogs, so this place is covered in dog hair. Alright, I'm trying something different with these eyes, where I'm rounding the corners and then I'm gonna like bend it a little bit when I put it on the plush and see if that looks good. Because Snorlax is just a like rectangle boxy. Alright, I see you're sharing stuff in the Discord. I'll have to check it out. Let me finish this. And then in my Discord too, if you're an artist, I usually try to update about conventions, like if there's applications opening for conventions. I will say it's usually bigger ones, because a lot of the little ones that I stumble upon, applications have been open. It's the bigger ones where they're like, okay, you have 24 hours to apply. Like, that's it. Okay, the nose. And then the eyes. I don't know how much this is gonna curve. It's giving Teddy Ursa. I might have to actually cut the felt at a curve, since this isn't wanting to curve. Yeah, I don't think it's cute, but it's not giving enough curve that I want. I would like to sell at one someday, but I just have to make a bunch of plush, so I'm just sticking with local craft bears for now. Makes sense. I feel that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, those stickers are so cute. From Miss Raven. Nice. Oh, I love it. Fox. Lucifer. Oh, look at that hat and the wig. Shiny, shiny. I guess, does Vox have a top hat? If not, I do like the idea that he does have a top hat along with Lucifer. So fun. Yeah, if you don't mind, definitely post pics of you in it when you get it. Or when you're there. And Alistair, yeah! My nephew's doing Alistair. Cute, look at the staffs. Wow, good job! So fun. I love cosplays. I miss making cosplays. Yeah, but I feel that about trying to like make enough. I feel like I never have enough for a lot of the bigger shows that I want to do. I always wish I had more. But I feel like I'm going to be better next year. I'm going to stick to big shows, but limit them. And then I'll probably do little ones here and there, but they will be like close to me. I just needed to dip my toes back in the water because I'm in a new area. Or, well, I'm back in my old stomping grounds. Okay, yeah. I think this is already going to be better. Yes, much better, much better. Can you guys see that? Not really. Probably. I will definitely take pictures. There's like 4 different photo shoots each day of the show. Nice. Yeah, makes sense. I think my husband and I are doing Millie and Moxie for OMG Con. And I feel like there's gotta be a hell of a boss photo shoot there, probably, right? And then I'd like to do Karlak from Boulder's Gate. And I feel like there's gotta be a Boulder's Gate photo shoot. It's not a huge convention, but it's like decently sized, I think. Let's see, I think this one is a little smaller. Yeah, it's quite a bit smaller actually. Okay, we're gonna take this and I'm gonna cut it out. Okay. Well, considering that the voice actor of Moxie, Luna, Stolas, and the creator of both shows are going to be there, why there's so many photo shoots, and there's also a hell of a boss panel. Nice. That makes sense. It's gonna be a good one then. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I applied for MomoCon, but I got waitlisted. But I know there's a lot of people that apply for that one. And it's a pretty hard one to get into for selling. Maybe next year. Okay, I probably won't attach these eyes yet. I'll probably send a picture of it to the customer and make sure he likes the placement of the eyes. And see if he wants them rotated or anything. They look cute on camera. May let the dogs in. Who let the dogs in? Make it stop. Your first will be rolling in something. Maybe next week I'll give you guys a bath and brush you really good. Because you guys need a good brushing. Okay, so I guess I didn't need to plug up my hot glue gun. Because, yeah, I want to make sure that the customer likes the placement of the face. So let me turn it around here. Got hot glue stringies on my hands now. Bethany did my nails while I was visiting. It's my go-to teal color. It kind of matches the outside overlay. That's what it's called. Overlay. So hard to get a good picture when no one's wearing it. Like I don't want to put it on. Let me send this. I swear, these apps have been so laggy lately. Sorry, let me proofread my message. Okay. Cute. Okay, Skitty is pretty much done. I'm gonna wait for him to message me back. We're gonna put these in it. We're gonna literally put a pin in it. And we'll come back to it. I love when I do a hat that's like inside one color, outside another color. Just makes it so cute. Okay, I can do another hat if you guys are interested. And if you want to pick, you can vote on it. So you can do exclamation point, vote, and then I'm just going to put Umbreon so you guys can see. But there's Umbreon, Leafeon, Magikarp, Sylveon, and then Possum. And if it's a tie, I'll just pick one or I'll roll the dice or something. Let me finish in case I make more skitties in the future. Let me make the little eye piece. Okay, no, that's good. Oh, Ashley also voted Umbreon. I don't have any more Ziploc baggies. Okay, I'll have to grab some later to put the pattern pieces in there. Boom, boom. Oh. All right, anybody else want to vote? Because I think there's two votes for Possum too. I didn't see that. 2 votes for Possum, 2 votes for Umbreon, 1 vote for Leafeon currently. If anyone else wants to vote, do it now. Oh yeah, Michelle voted for Possum. I did see that. Oh, thanks Streamlabs. There we go. Streamlabs posted it again on what you can vote on. Guys, I really need to get a marker board to put in this closet with my fabric. But for now, since I don't have a marker board, I'm going to put a piece of paper in there so I can write what color fabrics I need to order when the time comes. This is how I got myself in this predicament. Technically, I can make my own marker board. I could just laminate. I could laminate a piece of cardstock. Easy peasy. Maybe I'll do that. I won't do it right now. But I need pale banana. Oh my god. I already ripped my paper. Let me put it up here so I have something to write on. And then I know I need, I think this is Euro pink. Which is what I use for Sylveon. And then I have plenty of dark green. I have like 2 bolts still. Dark green, 2 bolts. Yellow. I'm gonna have 2.5 of yellow. Yeah. We'll just say 3 bolts. Okay, I don't need to do this right now. This was just me starting something that I meant to start a while ago. Okay. Chair cam. Love it. Okay, since I did title this Pokemon Pokemon hats, I think I titled it that. I'm going to continue to work on Pokemon hats, and then since I did also vote for Umbreon, not because I love making Umbreon, it was just the first one I thought of. We'll do Umbreon. But I do need to check because, oops, I used some pieces from these. And then some of these are toothless. This one's toothless. This one's toothless. I swear, all these are going to be toothlesses. And the other day when I unrolled these, they were all Umbreons. Like, okay, this one's Umbreon. I think what I'm going to have to do, though, is recut some of these pieces. Because these are a little thin. And I don't have this color yellow anymore. Yeah, there's a Ridley and a Daisy. Okay, let's see. If I have one more Umbreon in here, I'll make another one. This is a nobody. This is just black. Oh, but I do have some eyes. Okay, this is an Umbreon too. So, we'll do these 3. Okay, this looks okay. That piece is too skinny. So I'm gonna steal one of these maybe? Joey started a heist. How do you keep your cut pieces organized? I just discovered a project graveyard in my closet that I forgot about. I keep them all in these little bins. That helps me a lot because also Tia, my friend, and my niece Peyton sometimes cut for me. So it's easy to just like pull a box out and have them cut a color, and then just like Tia likes to roll them up like burritos and like put them in there in the box. Sometimes I put, if I'm working on multiple things, like if I'm making owls and there's a lot of little pieces, if I have extra little pieces, I put them back in the pattern baggie. But yeah, usually I have these bins and then I label them what's in there. And that helps me the best, is having all that labeled. It's helpful in that case. Wow. Hey, we got a heist going if you guys want to join the heist. Exclamation point heist. And then space how much money you want to wager. Because everyone gets points for talking in chat. And heist is a good way to get more points. It's also a good way to lose points. But you know, if you want to gamble. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, I came back alive. Joey and I came back. Hatch Hunters didn't make it. I think he just missed it, cosplay. Don't worry, we'll do another one. Joey likes to do them. Yeah, and then exclamation point top shows who has how many points and who's like in the lead and stuff. I currently still have the thing where if you get to 10,000 points, you get a free sticker. I'll ship you a free sticker. And then, yeah, that does the top 10 points. See, this could be salvaged. If it just wasn't so skinny right there. It just got too skinny. You can make that work. I'm gonna have to recut these other pieces. No. Kind of the reason that I think I wanted to do Umbreon in my head was because I knew these pieces were already cut, but I did forget about this. I could just start working on one, because I won't get 3 of them done, but I could potentially get 1 done before 5 o'clock. What is out there, guys? What are you doing? Daisy like left a huge scratch on my leg this morning. Because sometimes I just don't get out of bed fast enough for her. And so she just feels like she has to trample me. Okay. Sorry, that would have been faster if I went and used my rotary cutter, but then I would have had to walk away from you guys. Alright, so then we're gonna put these on the sides of the hats. It's a party in here with my dogs. Partying with my dogs. Come on, Obi, you don't want to party? Obi? What? Go away. Okay, and then I just eyeball. I usually try to center it. And then the best way to make sure it's the same on the other side, dog party it is. It was a Mean Girls song. It's like a revenge party. That's what it is. Revenge party. Party that ends. Something like that. It's pretty funny. Revenge party. But that's in my head, but it's like a dog party. A party with my dogs. I've yet to listen to the whole Mean Girls musical. But yeah, so when I flip it to the other side to make sure it's even, like in the same spot, I feel, and where it goes. Meanwhile, I have cats running around my area. Would you rather have world peace or Halloween every day? I think I'm gonna have to go with world peace. I do love Halloween. But if you have Halloween every day, it's just, then it's not Halloween. I did ask somebody what the Splatoon teams were this past weekend. And it was, what would you do if the world was ending, I think? And I don't remember which one was Shiver and Fry, but Big Man was try to save it or try to stop it. And I was like, that'd be me. But the other ones were like Party, I think, or I think the other one was kind of just like sit and cry or something. World Peace, I would choose to. Good question. But yeah, I don't know who won the Splatfest. But I usually for that just pick what my friends pick so that I can play with them. But if I personally had to pick, it would be, I would try to stop the world from ending or try to save the world or something. just very me. All right. We can go ahead and sew the yellow pieces on. So I'm going to change. With this color yellow, I don't have to change it from white. Let me see how it looks. Get him, Daisy. Why is he whining? Why is your butter whining? No. Yeah. Yeah, you can't see the white. Just blends in. Is there a possum Pokemon? Anybody know? Is there a Pokemon that's a possum? Hi, Semi. Welcome. Hello. We're working on an Umbreon hat. So late today. That's okay. We still got another hour or so. Passaro? I don't even know what that looks like. I'll look it up. How was your week been? It was good. So far, so good. What about yours? Has it been good? I don't feel like I'm going to get to sew a lot this week because I have to babysit. Luckily, my mom's going to rotate with me. But, yeah. And luckily, I don't have a lot of orders. So, like, I came back to a lot of orders, but a lot of them I was able to ship out right away. Like Link hats and squeakoids. So that wasn't a big deal. And then I was working on this skitty. You can kind of see it over here. That was a custom order. And that's pretty much finished. I'm just waiting to see how they like the eyes before I glue them on. And then my other orders are a regular size Appa, and then another Saki and Riku. I think that's it. But I also need to edit my vlog. Why are you whining, Oberdober? Oh, never mind. I got tricked by a fan-created Pokemon. I believe it. Some of those fan ones look better than the real Pokemon. Make myself a grilled cheese with homemade garlic bread. Ooh. I love garlic bread. I love grilled cheese. I love Italian food. So good. So good. Maybe they'll make a possum Pokemon in the next generation, since possums are becoming so big. So popular right now. Alright, then we're gonna sew the yellow on the outside of these hats. And then the rest is like in black. You reminded me of the first time I went to Olive Garden. OMG, I was so overwhelmed. Olive Garden is my family's favorite place. It used to be my favorite, but since my family loves it so much, I'm so burnt out on it. But I still love Olive Garden. It's just not my, like, any time that we would go out to eat, like with my grandma, it was always to Olive Garden. So at least once a month from the ages of 16, no, probably younger than that, the ages of 12 to like 24. Almost once a month, we probably went to Olive Garden. I feel that. Yeah. It's still my grandma's favorite restaurant, but I don't know what my favorite restaurant is now, though, honestly. I like a variety, but lots of times there is like just one thing that I'll get every time at a restaurant. But I like a couple of different places. Right now, if we eat out, it's Chipotle every day. I still don't know if I've had Chipotle. I've had their chips and salsa. We stopped one time on the way to a concert and ran in there and got Chipotle. And I've had similar stuff to Chipotle, but I just don't know if I've ever had Chipotle. But I would like it. We're supposed to be getting a build your own bowl place, and I feel like that's going to be my go-to here. It's going to be like a fast food, kind of like Chipotle. Build your own, like pick your protein, pick your carbs, I guess. I really hope that they have ramen. But I guess it could also just be like a rice and, you know, you pick rice, beans, noodles. Good day, 'tis I, Clara. Hi, Clara, welcome. You will have to definitely try when you visit one. Yeah. One of these days. We eat at this place called El Diablo. We used to. Maybe when we were in Delaware, that's where we would eat. Maybe when we go back to Delaware to visit, we can eat there. Because it was really good. It was a build your own. Like, you pick your rice and you pick your meat, and then you can pick everything that you want on top. Like veggies and sauces. What is your problem? Are you just so bored? Huh? So bored out of your mind. Poor baby Obi. Just be going around Poke Live chats representing Team Magma and wishing people a great day upon them. Nice! Oh, Pokey Live chat, like Pokemon. Yeah, because I have Pokemon in the title. Nice! How do you search live chats? Tell me. Tell me, Clara, how do you find people's live chats? Because I can't. So, I don't know how people just stumble upon a nice live. But thanks. We love Team Magma. I cosplay Team Magma every once in a while, but I do also make Team Aqua bandanas, and I love Team Aqua too. Also, didn't get into Ocean City Comic Con. Oh no! Waiting to see if I get on waitlist. Yeah, I feel like they'll at least put you on a waitlist, because I do know they carry over. Like if you did it last year, they're usually pretty good about letting you do it again next year. So I bet they just had a lot of people rebook, and so you might automatically go on a wait list. And it just kind of depends on if anyone cancels or if they expand the room. I just select the live option. Yeah, but every time I select the live option, it's like sports, gaming, and that's it. Because like my category is under how to and style, I think. I don't know, I've just never had luck. Because I also would like to cruise people's lives and find other people to watch live. Because Twitch kind of just makes it easy where you can just pick your category. Okay, search Pokemon, then choose live. Gotcha. Right. I can do that. I can do it. We're working on Umbreon right now. I don't know if I said that since you've been here, but we're working on the Umbreon hat. We just finished a Skitty. It's over there. I'm waiting for the customer to tell me the eyes, if they like them. If they like the eyes. I think it's super popular because it turned into 2 days. Yeah, it is 2 day now. But yeah, I do hope that you get off the wait list and they can make room for you. I'm on my phone, so under the search are little bubbles with either something related to Pokemon or recently uploaded playlist in live. Perfect. All right, thank you, Clara. Sounds easy enough. I don't think I've tried on my phone. I think I usually try it on my computer, so that could be my other problem. There's just so much more to look at on the computer, so I might just be getting overwhelmed and missing it. All right, now we're gonna add the pockets. As soon as I find out what I did with them. Here we go. So I practiced this new setup for my convention. I'll probably put it in the beginning of my vlog, but with these arms and stuff, these like that come off the photography stand. And one, I didn't have enough room for it to work because they had us squished in there so tight for this convention. But I was able to snag a second table for free. So I didn't have to, but I ended up taking my photography stand down because it was just making us all too claustrophobic, and moved over to the second table. So I do think what I prefer is having 2 tables and this is probably what I'll look at for future events when booking, is get 2 artist tables if I can. Just because I feel like my setup does better. People can see more of my stuff better if I have 2 tables. The only thing is, when you get 2 tables, you have to pay more money. So I probably will only do that for bigger conventions. Like at MegaCon, I really need a second table. But if I did it this past year, like the one I just rebooked for 2025, I was worried that it would move Bethany and I away from each other. But also, it was going to be like $900. And that is a steep price because it's like $450 each. Found a Game Boy Advance ROM hack where you can play as Team Magma, so I'm good and happy. Oh, that sounds fun. That's so cute. Play as Team Magma. Sounds like a great time. I was just thinking I have to, like I said, babysit my niece again tomorrow, and I'm really tempted to take my Switch with me because she wouldn't let me put her down when I was holding her, like when she went to sleep, and it took me so long to get her to sleep anyways because she was just fighting sleep. So once I got her to sleep, I'm like, I'm not moving her. I'm not trying to put her down or anything. I'll just sit here on my phone. But I think tomorrow I'm going to try to take my Switch. That way I can maybe at least play some Pokemon or Animal Crossing or Overcooked. It just might be kind of hard because I was struggling to use both hands on my phone when I needed it. So maybe I'll have to find something simple. Or set my Switch up, unhook the controllers. That could work. I do like Team Plasma because nostalgia, but Magma was the team to try and fix the housing crisis by making more land. So nice of them. Can we get some of them here? Can they like do that? I guess we have like kind of a different housing crisis. We don't necessarily need more land. We just need things to be cheaper. Arms Dr. Octopus setup. Basically, it'd probably be a lot better. But yeah, there are these attachments that come off my photography stand. So it kind of just makes it a, like, instead of just a flat photography stand in the back, it makes it like a tri-fold photography stand at the top. But if imagining Dr. Octopus standing at the top of my photography stand makes you happy, go for it. Go for it. That would be a sight to see. I don't know if that pen was leaking or what, but I keep finding blue ink on my hands. I have it on my fingernail. Everyone come up. Can you see? Not really. And then I saw it on the side of my machine. That did rub off though. Well, Team Magma does have quite a number of members, so we could just mediate them into making housing cheaper. Yeah. You know, if they don't mind, I'm all for it. Intimidate. That's what it says. Intimidate. I was thinking like mediate. And I was like, yeah, I guess intimidation would probably work better. He's intimidating. Like, we literally have a volcano lizard god. Use anything we can. Throw whatever you need to at them. Make them agree. Have they released anything for new Pokemon games? Anything that they're working on in the works? The new Paper Mario just came out, right? Or is coming out? I think it already came out. Okie yeah, so the other side of the hat. What we got? We got about 30 minutes left in the live. Chuck Groudon, Adam, Chuck, a few camera. Get Man Jay's TV, Team Sky, Ring Rayquaza, intimidate the government to full extent. It's a remake of an old Paper Mario game for the GameCube. Oh, is it? Is it the... Is that Thousand Year Door? That was my favorite. I didn't know it was a remake. I don't know how I feel about it then. I mean, I would definitely play it, but... I'd probably play it again. But, like, I'm pretty sure I have it on GameCube, so I really don't need it. I could play it. Yes, love Thousand Years Door as well. Thousand Year Door as well. That's tempting then. Because, I mean, I'm sure it looks a lot better. But I could play it for free. which just doesn't use our but HD. Then in June we get Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Okay. In June. Wow. And they just released the new Peach game too. And then before that, like Mario Wonder. So they're releasing a lot. Yeah, I remember when Luigi's Mansion 2 came out for 3DS. I was 13 when it happened. Nice. I was so excited to get my 3DS. It was actually a spur of the moment buy because my cousin had been wanting one and I was visiting her and she's like, let's go get 3DSs together. And I was like, okay. And I got Kid Icarus and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And that's the furthest I've ever got on either of those two games. But I still haven't beat them. But I was really enjoying Ocarina of Time. It's just like if I'm on vacation and in vacation mode, however far I get on vacation is as far as I get in that game. And if I decide like, oh, I want to play again like months later, I restart the whole game. Now I'm 17. Ocarina of Time, great game. It is a good one. It is. But then I got the Pokemon one when it came out, which I guess was X and Y. And I played it. I wouldn't have got it, but I've had the Pokemon in Me, where you can like play with your Pokemon and feed it and pet it, and I was like so excited. And it had the new graphic layout thing where you could see more around you. And I was like, okay, I'll get it. But I hadn't got any Pokemon games before that because I was really bad about finishing my games. And I would just kind of drop playing them. Ocarina of Time and its sequel, Majora's Mask, were originally in 64. So to see a 3DS remake, yeah. I can't remember if I have one of my friend's games. It might be Ocarina of Time on Nintendo 64 that I like borrowed and I never gave back. And it's mine now. It's like the gold one. I don't know if they're both gold or if one of them's gold. The gold in 64 cartridge. I bought my 3DS with my first paycheck from a full-time job. Totally worth it. Oh, that makes it so much better when you have those memories. Like, I'll never forget Nintendogs. I knew that I was getting it for Christmas, and it was already like under the tree wrapped. Like, I knew which one it was, of course. And the same cousins, we were all big DS, or we were all big gamers in general. And they had come down to visit for Christmas. So they had their Christmas early and had already gotten Nintendogs and were playing it while visiting me. And I was so jealous. I was like, I really want to open my Christmas present because I know I got Nintendogs. And my mom let me open it early so that I could play with them. And I was just so excited. And I'll always remember that. I grew up with Pokemon Black and White. And then we had X and Y, and to me it was kind of eh. Gotcha. Yeah, I never played Black and White. the last time I played before, like I got X and Y, but before that, it was Diamond and Pearl. I got Pearl, and I got so close to beating it, but it was like years later I was close to beating it. And then I got Y, I think, and played it a little bit. Didn't get very far in it, I don't think. But the last game that I got was Violet. Scarlet and Violet. I don't remember which one I have. I think I have Violet. And I actually beat it. It's my first Pokemon game I've ever beat. The job was awful, but one good thing came out of it. I'm back. Welcome back, Miss Raven. Working on Umbreon. Talking about Pokemon. Well, talking about 3DS games. But also Pokemon. Like, the story of X and Y was okay, but Team Flare was poorly written. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't remember anything about it, so I can't personally comment. And then I had Sapphire and Ruby and Emerald Green. No, I didn't have Emerald. Leaf Green. But I never beat those. Like, those are all, like, my Game Boy games. However, we got Black and White with Team Plasma, and they're not poorly written story. Nice. Have you played the new Scarlet and Violet? How do you feel about the different... Because there's, like, the gym leaders. There's the group of people. I can't remember their names. That you go and you, like, go into their camp. And then... I guess the other students. Those are the other people that you fight. I remember there being, like, there's 3 different... Maybe it's just 2 back and forth that you rotate. And then you have the school stuff going on, too. Using the liberation of Pokemon as a front of their true intent of just keeping all Pokemon for themselves. Masterpiece. I do also have Violet and the DLC played through. Nice. I have to go now, but I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, Semi. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I'm probably going to end it in like a little over 15 minutes. We'll say like 20 minutes. Because my husband will be on his way home. And then I think we're going to get pizza. Thanks for coming by. Alright, we're going to stuff these Umbreon ears. Let me also the eyes first. Then finding out your rival is the son of the Team Plasma leader and scene. I'm gonna trim these up a little bit. Make them look a little nicer. Just for Team Neoplasm in a black 2 white 2 to freeze an entire city with Chiron. Crazy. I wish maybe I could still play them. I could still get into it. I just didn't. I don't have them. I think Joey has them. The problem is I just have to dedicate time in like a week or so, and if I play something else, I will lose my motivation. The lore is phenomenal. We love good lore. We're here for good lore. I feel that. I like a good storyline. I'm focused on sewing, so I'm kind of quiet, lol, while watching you sew. I feel that I have to, like, break myself out of concentration sometime because I'm just, like, staring down into what I'm sewing and I forget I need to, like, talk. I need to say something. Sometimes I just don't have anything to say. Most of the time when I zone out, it's like I'm literally like, what else can I say? What can I talk about? But yeah, I'm glad that you're still here hanging out. That's awesome. I love it. I love having people, even if you're not chatting, I'll just talk to you and you don't have to talk back. It's fine. Just don't get upset if I'm quiet, okay, guys? And just sometimes I don't know what to say. That's why I do pretty good when I do embroidery files, when I make them on lives and talk, because I can just literally say out loud what I'm doing. And because my mind is going so fast and thinking of so many things and how I want to do stuff. But I've made these hats, like, probably at least the design, the evolution designs, I've probably made over 100 of each design. So it's literally just memory, muscle memory to remake these. Could literally do it with my eyes closed. Might not come out looking too good, but I could do it. The only question is how Team Plasma managed to only hire redheads to be their grunts, while the leader and their son have like this musty green hair. I'm the same way. I get too much in the zone when I stream too. Miss Raven, you stream? What do you stream on? I moved my stuffing. Do you stream on YouTube or Twitch? And what do you stream? Oh, well, I guess you said you stream sewing, because... Or, well, no, not necessarily. You said you just get in the zone when you stream. Okay. Stuff these Umbreon ears. I stream on Twitch. Okay. I'm considering eventually doing, like, the double where I'm streaming here and Twitch. Or it would also be nice to pick up like another day, like on Tuesdays stream here, Thursdays stream on Twitch or something. But it probably wouldn't be as regular. I would stream, but I would be like glued and focused and I would forget I would be on stream. LOL. Yeah. Because I do want to do occasional gaming streams now that I have a better PC. So then I could do that. I could do that on Twitch. I could try it out, a gaming one first. My screen just flew black. I used to stream on YouTube, but I got a lot of kids wanting me to play Minecraft all the time. Oh, okay. So do you play games on Twitch, or you do a little bit of everything? Because I feel like it's easier, like, for random people to stumble on your site or your channel, I guess, on Twitch, because you can pick the categories and a lot more people are going there specifically to watch streams. So on YouTube, I'm getting a lot more people that already follow me and occasional people that stumble on my stream, like Clara. Which is just awesome when I get people that stumble upon my stream. I'm like, how did you find me? Tell me. Yeah. After MomoCon, I might get back to stream my art because I haven't had any videos on YouTube lately. LOL. Yeah, let me know. When you guys go live, let me know. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to follow you on Twitch, Miss Raven. Is it the same name? Is it Dr. Miss Raven? Nice. Because I do also like to watch people craft while I'm crafting that are live. Feels like we're crafting together. Alright, I'm going to finish stuffing this last ear. Then I'm probably going to go ahead and say bye and close it out. Because I do want to... I've been trying to film what I make every day for what I made in May video. So that I can collage it all together. And I do want to do that first too. We're both stuffing though. I'm stuffing an arm. Nice. Are you like really picky about how you stuff things? Because I feel like I'm really picky. I used to have my friends help me stuff and it would just all be like clumped up. And I'd be like, this is pretty good, okay? But let me just you gotta fluff it a little bit more. So I didn't know if that was just me or what, but I feel like I'm really picky about making sure things are stuffed good and it's not all clumped into a ball in certain places. And it's like uniformed and it's fluffy. The right shape. Okie dokie, guys. It is 4:45. I'm gonna call it here for the live. Wait, let's see. Well, from my last experience with large plushies with their necks flopping, I put wire in their necks to keep it steady. That's very nice. Yeah. It is always good to have some structure. Let me end this poll before I forget. But I do like that, the poll feature. I'll keep that in mind. You can no longer vote on the poll. Oh, wow. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming to the live. If you are interested in seeing another one, I do a new live. I go live every Tuesday at 2 Eastern time, usually, somewhere around in there. And I have a new Kirby every month on my Patreon. If you like Kirby and you like Kirby as different things, go check that out at patreon.com/Kirby. And my next convention is Lex Pride. This one right here. We already did Smoky Mountain Anime. And the vlog for that will be coming out this Friday. But Lex Live is in Lexington, Kentucky. Or not Lex Live. Lex Pride is in Lexington, Kentucky by Lex Live at Rupp Arena. But thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I also have a Discord. I see you later. I'll send a pic tonight when my plush is done on Discord. Do it. And if you guys want to see Ashley Fluttershy's plushie that they're making, check out our Discord. There's a link, but also you can go to my Instagram in the link tree. It'll take you to my Discord. It should, hopefully. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. See you guys next Tuesday.